Holika. With those words, Kirito dug deeper into his past. He remembered how hard he fought to prevent this marriage, but he couldn't win. That broke his spirit to go against them. I don't want to marry, he told his mother. You don't have a choice. That's the main reason why you even exist. Oh, yeah? Then kill me, but I won't marry her. It was like he lost my identity and become someone completely different. I have died, but somehow I still exist, visiting my own grave. I feel sick. Why did I have everything taken away from me? They took everything and left me with money. I have it with me now, but I lost myself. I couldn't speak it, and I was aware I must not. But I don't know what happened in that moment. I felt so free and it just slipped. What have I done? It's reversing back. This woman is destroying everything I have worked so hard to build. Vivian pressed a band-aid on the cut over his cheek. He moved away. Let me help you, Humi. You can't. How can you treat me when you are the reasons or you are the disease I'm suffering from? Kirito, Vivian said sadly. Remember what I said when you first tried getting close to me? I said you are only a tool for me and that I need you for living in all this luxury. But it's turning out to be a prison to my soul where I am the prisoner and the jailer. Kirito pressed his back on the glass door of the balcony and felt a lump in his throat. Vivian just stared at him. I didn't want this, but they forced me into. I don't want you to, but you are also forcing yourself on me. He was about to cry. Don't cry, Kirito. Just look at me. I'm not free, and now this marriage, I will never be free again. He slowly slid down the windows until he finally sat on the floor. I have forgotten what I used to be. In the end, I wasn't a choice. I was just an option. I'm sorry, but it just hurts so much to live. It's harder when you are nearby because everyone is just forcing so much pressure on me. I feel like I'm crushed under it any moment. Literally, everyone hates me. It's not about living anymore. It's all about fighting, and I hate fighting. Kirito started crying. He tried to hold back for long, but now it all came gushing out. A stream of emotions reflecting his vulnerability. Vivian moved closer to him and sat in front of him. He covered his face while crying. In the end, I long to be strong alone. I can't even envision my fate anymore. Vivian gently hugged him. You're no longer alone. I know that loneliness and pain. I know that more than anyone. I was just too kept away from everyone because I was fated to you. I was angry too, for I could feel my freedom being snatched away. I couldn't talk to any boy or make friends. I was too lonely and always by myself. But then I got away with it. Know how? Kirito pressed his head on her shoulder and shook his head. Because I knew that you were waiting for me somewhere far away over the horizon, up high in the world unknown. She rubbed his back. He wrapped his arms around her and began to breathe into her ears. He turned quiet and was breathing normally again. He slept peacefully over her shoulder. With his hand in hers, she pressed her nose into his hair. You shouldn't be left alone because that's what you fear the most. She pressed her head on his shoulders and closed her eyes while looking at the light mark on his neck. Those marks? She rubbed her hands over the red marks and felt something hard beneath them. Something hard under his pale skin. A living, breathing illness. Kirito sat on the balcony railing and pressed his hands on his chest as he looked at them. I forgot to I forget, I don't have one. He moved his hand away and looked at his watch. I'm trying to stress it as much as possible, but this is as far as it goes, Kirito said. He felt a strong gust of wind on his back. He turned back and looked ahead. They are coming, and it's a lot of them. He narrowed his eyes as he looked far ahead. The troubles begins from here. Kirito had foreseen certain events that were written down by fate. One of them was already taking place. Mr. Tanabe, Kuruvasa shouted from his office cabin. Mr. Tanabe dropped all the files from his hand and dashed into the room. What is it, sir? Kurosawa threw away everything and jumped over his table with the magazine in his hand, moving towards Tanabe. Look, he shouted as he saw a magazine on his face. He took the magazine and looked at it. It was the advertisement of Aura Serum, an international hair product brand, with Vivian holding the shampoo in her hand. You want this? I never thought you were fancy long hair. Sure, I will order one. Don't be fool, Tanabe. I won't be excited about any hair product unless it promises me to make my hair look thin again. I refund all my taxes. I want that girl, Kurosawa shouted. You mean model, sir? You were a cultured man. It's a girl I have been looking for 4 months. I finally found her. Find out from which modeling agency she is and call their director right away. We can't possibly lose such a talented singer. Yes, sir. Tanabe ran out of the room with the magazine. Kurosawa sat back on the chair and interlocked his fingers together. Finally, we'll see each other soon, Miss Pink.